just like clockwork, SMCI stock is following the extrapolations and the predictions of the indicator we're using. You can see that it projected that it's going to print towards the highs of around 25.71 as of yesterday. It did, and the highs of around there 29.28. It did, got rejected at 30.61 yesterday as well. All of these are on the news that BDO is now going to be its a new auditor, and it's seeking compliance with nasdaq, and also projected it's going to get support at 26.7. It did that today. And what next? Still, that support still very much in effect. That support of 26.7. We don't have any other thing in this. The other thing there is that maybe some weakness will materialize on its 10-period moving average. We haven't seen anything, any higher prices, but this is only its a 1 hour chart. It just seems to be where that compliance, that is it convergence or confluence is occurring. Confluence of what the indicators are pointing to or pointing out, and what is actually happening. So we can actually see that again as well. You can see that this is almost like magic. You can see that this is all of this pattern, just the pattern of printing what the indicators are saying. It all began last, I mean, just yesterday, as a matter of fact. You can see that it's printed. You can see that a couple of supports. It was just consolidated around there. This was around 20.88. And if you wanted to know where we got this indicators from, we got it from Kendall reports. You need to get them yourself. You can see that this Wave Tech, Kendall reports. It's on YouTube. Just search Kendall reports. You find it, and you find the link to get these. You can see that. Yeah, find the link to get the sign up for the indicators at around $37. I'm not promoting it. Well, I'm promoting it because it's good. But I've not been paid to do that, so I don't want to get paid to do that anyway. It's a good indicator. Bob is a veteran and well loved, so I digress. So let's move on to the 2 hour chart and see. Let's see. We have here much more pronounced. The confluence is much more pronounced on the 1 hour chart, better than it is on the 2 hour chart. But even at that, it projected that it's going to projected a higher price of 26.79 yesterday, blew through that, rejected at 30.28, coming back towards that support. It's a lot finer on that 1 hour chart based on what we are looking at right now. So there, but if this is not if this is going to make you happy or not, there's a down projection of 20.5, 20.05. What are the odds of that happening? Maybe not very high. Okay. So let's have a look at its 3 hour chart. Let's see. 3 hour chart. Yeah, we have a couple of confluences, couple of met projections. We have here 25.21 projected for yesterday, printed. 27.78 printed and blew through. 29.95 did as well, and got rejected at 30.53. So there isn't anywhere, there are no projections, no indications, no projections around where it is right now. But we are looking at a wedge forming. So there's a good chance we're going to get some contraction in the coming sessions. And just like the other ones, just like the 2 hour chart, there's also a downward projection, just 20.05, just as it is on the 2 hour chart. Let's quickly move on to the 4 hour chart. We equally have it here on trading on Think and Swim. So as we pointed out earlier on, it's come back into its price channel, and maybe from here we might see something else. Let's see. Okay, so this is the 4 hour chart. So yes, a couple of met projections: 25.04, 27.95, and 29.86. So 29.86 also still very much a price that is projected. Price that is projected. Um, I think the 1 hour, 1 and 4 hour charts are 1 and 4 hour charts. Uh, they're looking like the best. Their projections are looking like the best. Like they're looking like the best. So if anything, if this is going to be the case, so expect it to get back to 29.86. And yes, just like in the 3 hour chart, we are looking at a contraction to a core. We're looking at contraction to a core, and the peak of that contraction will be, so that would that be the peak, that will be okay, the highs. This is based on okay, the peak of this temporary moving average will be on Thursday the 21st of November. Okay, so there are no downward projections. Everything's on that. It's only upper projections on this 4 hour chart. So let's quickly have a look at its 1 hour, daily chart and see what we have on the daily chart. Yes, you can see here we have upper projection of 40.01, 40.1, 40.1. We have contraction coming in as well. We have, I mean, based on the fact that we have a strong tide of renewed hope, and the waning tide of hopelessness, they're coming to meet. Maybe we're going to see the stock trading within this space, and maybe after some time, it might continue to and may blow through $40 and even move higher. So right now, the most upper projection we have is 40.01 for SMCI. Naturally, it should do better than this. Should do better than this. Yeah, giving that news that Ernst and Young has relinquished their position as their auditor. That's why we saw this weakness, and it definitely provided a buying opportunity. And yeah, that's what's going on. We expected, we went absolutely very much confident that we're going to see a rebound, but we did say that a rebound was going to happen. And naturally, easily you would expect that this will be the case. You would expect that this will be the case. So there's also SMCX. SMCX is an ETF. It's not that diversified ETF. It seeks to mirror 200% of any price difference on SMCI. So here we have an upper projection for SMCX of 88.66. So this is almost 200% of that $40 we saw earlier on. And then we have above that we have all the way towards 348.74. 378.74. Still, this is it looks like an island projection. So if that is the case, you can say that $150 is something that can possibly print on SMCI. But when would that be the case? We don't exactly know. We might be able to just go back and see SMCI again. There isn't anything like $150 being projected here. So, but in any case, it might come out, it might print out. But as things stand right now, we just it's only 100 and it's only $40 that's being projected on the stock itself. So yeah, SMCI has SMCX, to some extent, correlates with the stock. So maybe this is just a a foretaste of what could happen. $150. Let's see where that is on SMCI. Where it has let's see where it has printed such highs before. Surely would have done so. They would have done so in the past. Yeah, 120. This will be all the way back. 120 will be all the way back in early this year. $118. we had projection of projections of 1 of 52.96 as of the 15th of April. We even had this was 193.82 as of early March. Yeah, so I don't think it has printed anything since the last. It hasn't printed anything close to $150 in since this year. No, it hasn't. No, so yeah, that will be really ambitious, $150. But never say never. Never say never. Never say never. Yeah. So let's quickly look at its weekly chart and see what we have. What's being projected for SMCI. Okay, so there are no projections here. No projections. Previously, there was 81.22 as of the 21st of October. It didn't turn out to be the case. Yeah, but that was just before the news came out that Ernst Young wasn't going to remain as the company's auditor. So, but here weakness is still very much intact. So being a weekly chart, it only changes after every week. So in the coming sessions, in coming weeks, maybe things might change. You can see that the 10-period moving average, the 10-week moving average has printed a bottom, what looks like a bottom, what's likely to remain the case. Yeah. So let's see. Let's return to the one daily chart for SMCI. So yeah, strength is expected to come in, and but in the yes, strength is expected to remain, but within this space, within the space that's formed by the rising 10-period moving average and the falling 40-period moving average. Or even indeed as well, if anything, maybe it's the intersection of the projections of its 10 and 21 day moving average, maybe. Yeah, intersection of the both of them. It might give us something else, something totally different. We can quickly have a look, and we can just modify these. We can quickly modify this. This is the forecast for its 40-period moving average. We can just change it and make it 20. Okay, so yeah, so if anything, if in the short term it's more interesting, it's maybe it gives you a shorter term view. This is it's daily chart in my time. Gives you a shorter term view. Maybe we're not. If you want to look at this, okay. Well, interestingly enough, you can see that it's giving us a different perspective. It's saying yes, there's going to be a contraction, but expansion's coming. Expansion's coming. Come Wednesday, 27th of November. Where come Wednesday, 27th of November, maybe everything will end, and then from Friday, the 29th of November, we might begin to see expansion coming in. So yeah, so have a look and see what you make of SMCI stock, and thank you very much for watching this video.